Hey there, Dark and Darker fans, and welcome back to the channel. Today is October 5th, and we just got hit with the Early Access Hotfix number 15 patch notes, so let's check those out and see what's going on. Fix an issue where Bard's Warsong was not applying to teammates. Always a nice thing. Fix an issue where newly added crafted items could not be used even if the class had the eligible perk equipped. So that is for the, I think it's for the spear in particular on Ranger. So that is a nice fix. Fix an issue where Ghost King's debuff area of effect was not visible. That's a crappy way to die. Fix an issue where players could be killed by traps upon respawning at the sacrificial altar. That's funny, and that would be enraging, I'm sure. Fix an issue where portals would not display properly. Fix an issue where monsters would get stuck in certain spots in the Goblin Cave and could not move. That happens in a few spots in the game, including ruins. I'm sure they'll fix that over time. Barbarian's Iron Will adds additional magic resistance has been changed from 100 to 60. Okay, so hopefully giving wizards a bit more of a chance, as well as warlocks. Bard's Beat of Alacrity additional move speed changed from 15, 20, 25 to 5, 10, 15. Ooh, man. Geez, what was it when it first came out? Was it like 40 or something? Now it's down to 15 if you play it the best? That's crazy. Bard's Harmonic Shield, armor rating, and magic resistance changed from 40 to 15. Yeah, because I don't think Bard needed that to happen, but here we are. They've had some nerfs lately, and I guess Iron Mace thinks this is gonna bring them in line even better. Warlock's Torture Mastery healing attribute ratio bonus has been changed from 50 to 25. So I guess they're getting tired of some of that magical healing being too aggressive, like it's too good, but I feel like it's also not that great at low levels, so you might still struggle as a low level warlock with additional magical healing. Warlock's Eldritch Shield's magic damage absorption changed from 50 to 25. Dark magic damage bonus changed from 40% to 20%, and cost change from 5 to 10. Holy smokes, that's a huge change and nerf, frankly. Warlock's Hydra cost changed from 15 to 20. Warlock's Ray of Darkness dark magic damage has been changed from 3 to 7. Oh, that's good. And the cost has been changed from 5 to 10. Oh my goodness. So Warlock's health are going to be yo-yoing all over the place as you guys are using more health to cast more of your spells. Wormall's armor penetration has been changed from 30 to 20. Wormall has been performing very well lately, and even people who aren't clerics have been using it in certain cases, so I can see why they would do that. Chris Dagger's animation has been modified. The primary modifier for many items has been adjusted. Man, these are always cryptic. We have to wait to see what happens in-game when we actually get in there. The random modifier for items have been adjusted. For all items have been adjusted. Hopefully the developer comments is going to expand upon that. All legacy items are now gone. Options that are removed or have their minimum maximum values changed will be re-rolled or rescaled to accommodate the new data. Fountain of Speed's additional move speed changed from 70 to 50. That sort of makes sense. That is by far the best shrine of any kind, in my opinion, and it was overtuned, I think. Dungeons now drop high-quality items much more frequently and in greater quantities from all chests and sub-bosses. I feel like that's likely to be reverted at some point, and they just want people to have access to good gear right now for more balancing checks. Merchants no longer sell as many uncommon and rare items as before. Okay, and then the dungeons is where you're going to find it more often. Fair enough. You can no longer preview the random modifiers from Jack-o'-lantern's merchandise. Matchmaking below level 14 has now been removed. I actually think that's a good idea. I think there was a good attempt at having 2 queues, but I don't think it was working the way players or developers wanted it to. So let's see those comments. I want to thank our fans for your extreme patience. We have had a lot of internal discussions recently and realized we made a mistake by acting too hastily with Hotfix 14. That was something the community also agrees with. We want to apologize to everyone for the hasty decisions, and we've decided to stick to our original plan of starting low and slowly building up. The new Hotfix 15 introduces more targeted random modifiers that we believe will still allow players a starting point to build their characters while we work on addressing major imbalances and implementing more viable builds. We still share concerns that the flatter gear may make it less motivating to find the best gear, and we will continue to actively work on this issue. Previous items with random modifiers will automatically be adjusted with the new values. Since we now feel more comfortable with the balance and gear gap, we have decided to try and remove the under 15 matchmaking pool to collect data while we work on an improved matchmaking system. Okay, that makes good sense. And I think they're talking about plus all attributes and weapon damage values, or additional weapon damage values and true damage. I think those are going to be reduced back to maybe +2, possibly just +1. We also learned a lot about reducing the stress of gearing for a new adventure with the new merchants. We like the overall effect of having a large amount of gear readily available. However, the one side effect of having merchants selling so many high quality items was less motivation to loot for gear from the dungeon. I don't know if that's true because the trading channel exists already. Like, you can go get more gear if you really want anyways, so just putting it on the merchants just made it more convenient for more players. In order to incentivize players to hunt the dungeons, we have decided to reduce the number of items directly available from the merchants, but have dramatically improved the amount and quality of loot from the chests in the dungeons. The quality of the loot has been increased even more significantly for the higher roller dungeons, with high-end chests now giving a chance for legendary loot. Hey, that's fun. We encourage players to try for themselves and let us know what you think. We've learned a tremendous amount this past week, and we hope to learn even more with your help. Thank you for your continued support through the turbulence of early access. We hope to see you in the dungeon. Overall, I think the community and myself are probably going to feel pretty good about these changes. Except for the warlocks and bards who are out there, I'm not sure that these changes were completely merited, especially at lower levels of gameplay for newer people. Maybe this is a kind of a high-end adjustment like what has been happening to Wizard often. I think it just remains to be seen what exactly is going to come of this. Finding gear in dungeon is probably, for most people, a lot more fun than just buying it from the merchant straight out or going to the trade channel. I think that'll be a positive change, and by making gear a bit more flat, I think people will like that as well. The queues being combined again should make for dungeons queuing faster, and they'll likely always be filled now. You know, one of the nice things about Dark and Darker was it always took like 5 seconds to get into a match. Lately, you've been waiting for like the entire 3 or 4 minutes it took for the pre-lobby to finish. And we'll wait to see how it all boils down. I think positive changes overall. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for any likes, subscriptions, and comments. I appreciate your engagement with the channel. See you in the dungeon.